Hi, how are you? I'm here to share a word with you. My family is experiencing tragedy at this time, and I just want to encourage those who are going through their seasons like us in life. Ecclesiastic tell us in 3 there is to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the sun. This is our season, and we're going through this most difficult time in our lives, and persons might be going through it out there, and I just want to share this with them. You may lose persons, family members, workers, close friends, and you may feel like you are devastated and you can't go on. But God has told us in Ecclesiastes that these things will happen to us. It's a part of the seasons of life. Hurtful or you are, as hurtful that you are, and the pain that you may be carrying and the burden and the drama and the trauma, God is here in the midst of it. And He has created all things beautiful for us to enjoy. And He has encouraged us to enjoy it and to live it and to know that He has created it and His awesomeness. So we might be feeling hopeless and helpless and overwhelmed at this time with the season that you are in. Know that God will sustain you through it. He has abundance. He has fullness, big, bright future for you, and not just Christians, but for everyone. God has provided this beautiful world for us, and that's what Ecclesiastic has intend to carry out to us, that we are to acknowledge. It's a part of the process, as painful as it may be. And we want to dwell in the summertime and the joyful time. But God will be with you in your winters. So Ecclesiastic 13, and also that every man should eat and drink and enjoy the good of his labor. It is the gift of God to you. And also we are to know that verse 17 says, and in my heart God shall judge the righteous and the wicked, for there is a time there for every purpose and for every work. Yes, everybody work shall be judged. Everybody work, God will assess it. That's just the reality. So if you are atheists out there who don't believe in God, whether you believe or not, the reality is all born, all die, and there is life after this. And your work shall be judged, shall be brought before God, whether good or evil. That is what Ecclesiastics therefore remind us. So enjoy life. As it indicates to us, enjoy our labor if the gift of God. But verses 22 say, wherefore I perceive that there is nothing better than that a man should rejoice in his own work, and for his portion, for who shall bring it to him, to see what he be after him. So that is an indication to us that life exists and continues in this life or next. So we go through tragedy in our lives. That's a reality. And I'm reminded of a story in Mark. Jesus was going through a difficult time, he and his disciples. And that to show you that Jesus was like all of us. He went through the same agony and pain like us. And Jesus passed it on to his disciples because he was having the most difficult time, that he could not do nothing. Jesus, God himself, could not do anything. So there comes a time we mortal human are going to go through things in our life that we just totally cannot cope. We are incapable of handling it, like Jesus demonstrated here. And he passed it on to his disciples. And we see where the death of John the Baptist by Herod, because of Herodias and her daughter, had a toll on Jesus. That he withdrew himself. He went aside. When he saw persons, he realized that all were hurting. They had nobody. They were hopeless. And Jesus reached out to them. So we see that Jesus demonstrated a lot to humanity, and you understand what you're feeling right now. And he touched them. I pray God touch you today. All of us are humans. All of us go through that cycle of life, that season of life, or winter. Some of us may be in our summers. But God demonstrates his love by healing. And then he resorted to pray. That demonstration of prayer to connect to his God for higher strength, for higher power, to continue. So my words to you is to connect to God in prayer like Jesus did. And there we looked at Luke 18 and verses 19. And Luke 18 verse 19, Jesus says, no one is good, no, not one. So he began to see the human side of us, all of us, and he began to say, none of us is good. Christians or non-Christians alike, we have to face that seasons of life. And that season of life does not indicate to us whether we're good or not. It just happened to us. Death come whether we're good or not. It just happened to us. And we have to go through it, and we have to face it by praying to God, because he's there. And to know that he will take you through. He will take you through it. You're not alone. So as we look at Luke 22, we are also reminded in Amos to seek God so we can continue to live. Amos 5 verse 4, seek God in prayer, that you can continue to go and talk to him. Talk to God in prayer. So my unsaved friend, the word said to us by David in Psalms 116. David said, call upon the name of the Lord. I beseech you, he will deliver your soul. Call upon God, my unsaved friend, because he cares for you. He loves you. He will save you. All is not lost. Oh, Jesus Christ died for you and he cares. He truly cares. So reach out to him today because he come to seek and to save you.